Hello, namaste, beautiful human. Thank you so much for joining me for another practice. As always, super grateful to have you here. And yeah, today I'm going to be sharing a 15-20 minute long dynamic practice in which we really breathe and move into all parts of the body. I wanted to share a practice that is really good to do if we're feeling a little bit low in energy and want to lift up our spirits, like mentally, emotionally, all of the ways. Moving and breathing into the body is a really wonderful way to lift ourselves up, and we don't need to spend a lot of time on our mats in order to do that. So yeah, sharing a short and sweet practice today. I want to start on our backs. So let's just make our way coming down into a supported resting position. So bring the feet wide as the mat and drop those knees in. If you like, you can bring both hands onto the belly, one hand onto the heart, one hand onto the belly. Close down your eyes if that feels good for you. And just take notice of how your body's feeling. It might be the start of the day, it might be the end of the day for you. Listen to the beautiful birds I have around me, noticing any sounds that are around you. And perhaps setting the intention today to get out of the mind and into the body, into the breath. We spend a lot of our days thinking about work, about life, about the future, about the past, but being in our body, tapping into the breath, allows us to come back to presence, to this present moment, here and now. Taking one big inhale through the nose now. Feel the whole belly rise, chest rise. Exhaling out the mouth. We'll chant a single Om together. Inhaling for Om. Bringing ourselves to that frequency of the universe, reminding our minds that we're here on our mat now to focus, to be, to expand. Blinking open the eyes if they're not already. Let's bring the legs straight up into the sky. The knees can be bent a little bit, just coming into waterfall, so palms are facing down into the mat or into the ground. You can point the toes away and flex them towards you, just warming up the ankles a little bit, or just finding stillness. Feeling that energy flow down the legs, through the body. Continue feeling the belly rise as you breathe, steady breaths here. Then from here, we're going to drop the right foot down, bring that left knee into the body. So hugging the left knee into the chest. Swapping sides now, right knee into the chest. See if you can keep both the glutes on the ground while you're doing this as well. So really feeling it in the hip flexors here. Then hugging both knees into the chest now. Maybe rocking side to side if you like. You can see if you can clasp onto the elbows or the forearms, or just both hands onto each knee here. But tucking that belly in really allows you to pull those hips a little bit closer into the body. Deep breaths here. Inhale, we're going to lift the forehead up towards the knee just for a moment. Exhale, releasing. Cross the legs over, just begin to rock back and forward a little bit, up and down, just a few times, coming up onto the glutes, rolling down onto the back. A couple more times here. And then we're going to meet in a tabletop position. So rolling all the way over, doesn't matter what it looks like. Making your way into tabletop. Shoulders are over the wrists here. And just begin to cat-cow the spine, pressing away from the mat. Inhale to open. Exhale, pressing away, belly to spine, tucking that belly in. Inhale to open. Continue moving with the breath. We'll stay in a more traditional cat-cow today. How much more awareness can you bring to this movement, to this moment? From here, we're going to tuck the toes under. Walk the hands back, lift those knees up, coming into a toe stand. See if you can keep your spine nice and straight, hands clasped at the heart center. Knees and toes are pushing together, so the more we create that resistance, the easier it will be to balance. Pulling everything in tight, but keeping soft in the face. Staying here for 3 more big, beautiful breaths. If you fall out, then no worries, just coming back, giving a sense of lightness and playfulness here. Inhale, arms come wide. We're going to start rising up now. See if you can stay on the tippy toes as you reach up, up, up. Engage the core, engage the glutes. And exhale. Hands to heart center, dropping those heels down. Inhale, reaching up, look up. Exhale, folding forward. Hinging from the hips, you can bring the hands down onto the mat or onto the shins. Keeping those knees bent perhaps a little bit here. Inhale, right arm reaches up towards the sky, keeping that left knee bent. Exhale, right arm comes down. Inhale, left arm reaches up this time, opening the chest here. Exhale, coming down. From here, clasp the hands behind the back. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and then exhale, bending forward a little bit more, allowing those hands to really be heavy, dropping towards the ground. Breathing into those hamstrings. Maybe rocking side to side if that feels good for you. You can even bend one knee and the other. One more inhale here. Exhale, releasing. Walking the hands towards the top of the mat. Come into just a lazy downward facing dog here. Bending the knees a lot. Booty reaching up towards the sky. Shoulders are away from the ears. Maybe walking out your dog here. Moving and breathing into the body and what it needs today. And then when you're ready, take a moment of stillness, heels towards the mat. Tuck the belly in, ribs in. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. I have drops of water from the trees coming at me. How beautiful. Slowly begin to walk now towards the top of the mat, rocking back and forth into those hamstrings again. Keeping soft, taking your time, no hurry. We'll meet at the top of our mats in a forward fold. Outer glutes reaching up towards the sky. See if you can inhale, open the heart, straightening the spine, lengthening the spine, crown of the head reaches forward. Exhale, folding a little bit more. Inhale, we're going to rise all the way up, reach up. Looking up at the hands here. Exhale, bringing the hands down by your side. Tadasana, mountain pose. Take some mindful breaths here, staying present. We're going to do a couple of rounds of Surya Namaskar, the Ashtanga version today. So bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And then from here, we're going to exhale, step or jump back into plank. Inhale here. Exhale slowly, bending the elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog. Open the heart, pressing out of the palms here. Exhale, downward facing dog. I'm going to take 3 nice slow breaths here. In through the nose, out through the nose. Inhale, looking up towards the hands, bend those knees. Exhale, step or jump back up to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthening the spine, halfway lift. Hands can also be on the shins here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reaching up, looking at the hands here, Hasta Uttanasana. Exhale, hands down by your side, Samastiti. One more time, inhale, look up. Exhale, Padastasana, forward fold. Allow the upper body to be heavy here. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step or jumping back into plank. Next exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, so slowly lowering down, halfway. Inhale, opening up the heart, shoulders are away from the ears here. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. 3 big belly breaths here. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, look up, bend those knees, and then exhale, just step or jump up to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reaching up, look up. Exhale, hands to the side. This time we're going to inhale, reach up. Exhale, folding forward from the hips. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And then exhale, jump back. From here, holding in plank for 3, 2, 1, and pressing back into downward facing dog. 1 big inhale here. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale, right leg reaches up towards the sky. Exhale, coming into a low lunge at the top of the mat, keeping the knee up, opening the heart here, maybe rocking back and forward, side to side a little bit, breathing and moving into those hip flexors. And then exhale, we're going to move into Skandasana at the back of the mat. So walk those hands to the left hand side, bend that left knee, hands come to heart center. Heel doesn't have to be touching the ground here. Keep those right toes flexed. Staying here for a couple more breaths. Exhale, coming back into that lunge at the top of the mat. Opening the heart. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg reaches up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, top of the mat, keeping that knee up. You're more than welcome to bring it down too, of course. Opening the heart here, staying light on the fingertips or on the palms. Rocking back and forward or maybe side to side. And then making our way to Skandasana, back of the mat. Walk those fingertips to the right hand side, right knee bends. Left toes are flexing towards you, hands at heart center. Staying here for a few more breaths. Making your way back up into that lunge position. Opening the heart. And exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. From here, walk those hands back towards the feet. Forward fold here. Inhale, begin to bend those knees. Coming up onto the tippy toes again. Reach up, 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 up. Lifting those heels off the ground, engaging the core. And then exhale, coming slowly down again into that toe stand. Pushing the knees together as you bring the booty down towards the heels. Balancing here. We'll stay here for a couple more breaths. Steady mind, steady breath. Helps to engage your core a little bit here, as always. Inhale, exhale, bring the knees wide, bring the hands down, and then just step or do a little jump outwards with the feet, toes pointing out, coming down into a Malasana Yogi squat. Opening up the heart, crown of the head reaching up towards the sky. Again, heels don't have to be touching the ground here. Keeping that integrity in the upper body. Couple more breaths. Exhale, reach forward with those hands. Bring the booty down into a cross-legged seat here. Just find whatever's comfortable for you today. You can sit on the shins, you can sit in Sukhasana, easy pose, whatever is good for you. Inhale, when you're there, reach the hands up, look up. Exhale to twist over towards the left, right palm comes onto left thigh. Opening chest. Inhale back through center, reach up, look up. Exhale. Right palm comes behind, left palm, right thigh. Couple more times, moving at a little bit more of a quicker pace. One more time on either side and releasing. Let's create some circles with the spine here, forward and back. Inhale to open. Exhale, back. Reversing that circle now. And coming back through center. Close down the eyes now. You can keep the palms facing down on the knees here. Shoulders are away from the ears. Take a moment of stillness. Feel the heart beating. Feel the prana and energy moving through the body. Bring your hands to heart center. Let's just take a moment to extend some love to anyone that comes into your mind that is needing some love and extra support right now. It could be a person, it could be a place, just sending your love and thoughts and strength to those people or that person that you think might need it. Take one big inhale through the nose. Long exhale out the mouth. Bringing your hands to your third eye in between the eyebrows. And bowing forward. Namaste.